What does it take to be a god in my manga, The Knight of Sloth and the Devil's Deal? Well, a god like Homer, the god of honor, is more than just an immortal. They're more than just raw power like our tatted up orc lady, Lady Petals. They are a greater being, like Reaper is not the same, fundamentally like Selma, who's a commoner, or Vasago, a devil from the 10 hells. They are a being of such immense power and knowledge, only restricted by their station. The easiest way to put this would be in the terms of they are managers of existence. Like our divine cast here are planar gods. Except for Cypher, goddess of the void, she's a special case. But these gods, even at this level, understand how the foundations of the universe work. Something so incomprehensible to the mortal mind, just a fraction of this knowledge would literally drive you insane. Like you could literally not even perceive the information that they have. So I want to run you through something using Reaper, the goddess of death, as an example. So every year she processes out 6.7 billion souls to the afterlife. And she brings 22.3 billion souls into this world through birth, because every child needs a soul. But I want you to try to wrap your head around what this means. Every soul that dies gets their moment with death. So that means she goes through your entire life with you, and you get a chance to justify yourself at certain actions that could be good or bad. And then after everything is said and done, she makes a declaration. Either you're going with your God, you're going to heaven, you're going to the abyss, or you're going to hell or the void. Before she makes a decision, any of those entities can reach out and be like, hey, I want this soul. And then that God or that being has to advocate on why they should. Usually pledge souls to a god will go there unless there's something egregious that she needs to address. It's not just human souls that live, on average 60 to 80 years. This can go elves and orcs who live 700-800 years. And so she is judging and exporting 85 souls a second. Hundreds to thousands of years of processing in a single second. And she is tracking and allocating 282 souls to newborn children every second. On top of running her own empire, on top of managing her hobbies like being the world's best bard and educating new bards every single year, spreading her love of rock climbing to the world, and viewing and managing every single one of her divine casters. Every time they cast a spell up and make a request for something, she has to personally grant it. In addition to just managing imports and export of souls, she has to look at the entire world's balance to make sure everything is in order. That type of understanding and processing ability is part of what makes a god. It is a level of observation over your domain while having the power to directly manage that domain. The god of honor at one point said he used to be mortal before a god. And we can see what that level of insight does to somebody. So a god is just something other in terms of just longevity and power. It is just an entity above mortal comprehension in the grand scheme of what they are.